يلا بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته to everybody and good morning. It gives us great pleasure to welcome you today to our wonderful For Our Emirates We Plant program, which we do it graciously under the patronage of His Excellency Engineer Sheikh Salim bin Sultan bin Sagar Al-Qasimi, which you are all nicely hosted at his wonderful protected farm. Thank you very much, Your Excellency, for your hospitality, for your generosity, for supporting this campaign. We are all very grateful to this. This is a program that nicely started in 2007, when United Nations sent a world call to plant 1 billion trees. We in the UAE were the national partners at Emirates Environmental Group, and we chose to plant 1 million trees. We are proud to say that this program has nicely found a life of its own, and it's a continuing program every year. We have managed to plant, with today's planting, 2,100,000 trees. And this is not us, this is all of you. So I really want a big hand from all of you. 2,100,000 trees. Do you know how much that means in environmental protection? How much we have contributed effectively, all of us collectively, in reducing the amount of CO2 emission in the air? When we do tree planting, it's not a matter of just putting tree in the soil. You are doing so many things in that process. You are creating a habitat for the wildlife. And this is particularly true in this place. All the trees here are really a sanctuary for the local bees. That's why His Excellency has taken the initiative to show you, as you look at your right-hand side, all those white boxes, these are the hives. So take time to enjoy and to learn what are the hives, what are the process of breeding bees, what is the local bees, what is the history of local bees. And when you look behind you there, they are all the local bees. Very healthy. I personally have switched from using sugar 2 years ago to using honey only. And it's a very healthy lifestyle. It gives you energy, it gives you glow, so I promise you and I encourage you to do that. Now we come back to our tree planting initiative. We have very nicely managed to connect between the very easy process of waste management and recycling, which all of you have been very, very actively involved with us. And through you, we have managed to divert hundreds of thousands of kilograms of different recyclable material, be it paper, plastic, aluminum, glass, mobiles, and toners. And we thank you for that. In spite of the pandemic this year, in spite of the lockdown, in spite of all the challenges that we faced, the UAE society proved itself, it proved its resilience, it showed the world that we care for the environment. Because caring for the environment is preserving our own culture as well, preserving the natural environment that we have. Through this program, we are connecting so many of the Sustainable Development Goals. We have goal number 4, which is educating us on the importance of this issue. We are talking about goal number 11, which is sustainable cities and communities, and what a better way than to translate it here. Goal number 12, sustainable consumption and production, and through your active participation in the recycling programs, that is exactly what you are doing. You are conscious at the end of the week when you see how much waste you have collected, and you are saying to yourselves and you are asking, did I really do all that? Did I really buy all that? How can I reduce my consumption? How can I be more sustainable in what I'm buying and what I'm bringing to my family? So then you are going into the effective recycling, and that is very, very encouraged. And then we come to Sustainable Development Goal number 13, which is climate action. We are translating it. We are conserving resources, we are recycling, and we are planting trees, guys. Really, a big hand to all of you for planting all these wonderful trees. this planet forever. These trees live for hundreds and hundreds of years, and so many species benefit from it, and all because of you. And these blessings with Allah is not forgotten. It's mentioned and it's recorded for you. We have sustainable goal number 15, life on land, and that's what we are doing. And sustainable development goal number 17, effective partnership. We have effective partnership. NGOs, government organizations, private sector, academic institutions, society at large. What better way to translate that than on the ground in this program? So today, before we start this wonderful program, there are a few housekeeping points that I would like to emphasize on. I know you have all received your placards and you have already received your gloves. The place is beautiful, the weather is nice, and this is the best way to start exercise. We walk, yes? As you are walking, you will see what we have done last year, what you have done 2-3 years ago, and you will see all these trees, how they have grown, yes? And we want you to enjoy that scenery before you actually engage in the tree planting. We are not asking you to carry your trees with you because they are already set for you. The holes are already dug. So to make life easier and to make it an easier process. I do not need to emphasize more on the importance of social distancing. Be very careful, stay healthy while you are enjoying and doing this beautiful program. Once you finish, you will come back to the marquees. There's a place that you will put your dirty gloves. Please do not throw them. This is a very valuable resource for us. And it costs money. And it is a beautiful gloves made of 100% cotton. So we wash it and keep it for our future programs. And then of course there's refreshments for everybody, and inshallah you will make your way back home safely. So I would really like to welcome, and it gives me great honor and pleasure to welcome my partner, my friend, really my support in these programs, His Excellency Engineer Sheikh Salim bin Sultan bin Sagar al-Qasimi. A big hand, Your Excellency.
Rahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Good morning all. And I really happy to see a beautiful gathering this morning in Khaimah Farm, the bee reserve, the first of its kind in the Middle East. We think about bees, we care about bees. And my belief in sustaining them and sustaining the local bees, it comes from my deep feeling and deep connection to nature. Thanks for my colleague and my dear friend Habib al-Marashi, who made this a reality, who supported us from the beginning by planting trees. We have reached in this bee reserve almost 7,000 cedar trees. And this tree have its own characteristic, tolerant to the heat, produce pollen and nectar, and feeds the bee, and produce a very delicious golden cedar honey, which the UAE is famous of. Today, we'll be adding another inventory, a precious inventory of cedar trees to this bee reserve. The program started several years ago when I was discussing with Habiba how we can connect ANHP and Hatta honey to EEG. And it came in the discussion that they have campaign to collect and recycle. And I have this vision to save the bees. We have a bee garden in Hatta. You are welcome to visit in the future to see by yourself how we are sustaining bees in the UAE and how we produce honey, how we deliver it to your doorstep. It's an interesting project, and it's the only one in the Middle East where we are sustaining them from rearing the queens, to sustaining the bees, to producing honey, and to showcase this success story around the world. We've been visited by the chairman and president of Apimondia. Apimondia is the international organization for beekeepers. And he was astonished about the setup and how UAE become a leader in sustaining bees around the world. You know, bees contribute to 60% of our food production. Without bees, you will not get fruits or agriculture. They pollinate the trees, they pollinate the crops. So your belief here, being here today, it's your belief in protecting the nature and saving the bees. And this is what it's all about. Habiba, thank you very much. Again, thank you very much.
Thank you, Excellency.
For supporting us.
Thank you, all of you.
With all your team members and the EEG family and members.
Yes.
And it's my honor to be an honorary member of this group. I believe in it. They have footprints in UAE and across the world. And today, you will see while walking around, exercising, we made sure that you burn some calories today. All the best for everyone, and thank you very much and have a nice day. And let's go and save the bees!
Yeah. Thank you very much, Your Excellency. Can we start marching towards the left? Everybody on that direction.